This pair is practically synonymous with relationship goals. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Dax Shepard and Kristen made us believe in love. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're taking a look at instances where Shepard and Bell were the most darling couple in the entertainment industry.
She was so excited that you were going to bring her a sloth.
Yeah, she really got pumped up.
Number 10, when Dax skipped the Emmys to watch the kids.
Only one of us works at a time. We have a lot of great people that are our support system, and we bring our kids everywhere.
When both parents have demanding jobs, balancing work and family can be challenging. But it seems like Dax and Kristen are a well-rounded parenting team. Nowhere was this more apparent than at the 68th Primetime Emmy Awards, where Kristen flew solo. On the red carpet, she informed Entertainment Tonight that Dax was staying home to watch their two children. Kristen went on to discuss how she and Dax coordinate their schedules so at least one of them is with the kids. Belle might have starred in Bad Moms, while Shepard's character on Parenthood was reluctant to start a family. In real life, however, they're both clearly Parent of the Year material.
Well, on the days I wasn't working, I brought them and we just all hung out with Dad.
Number 9, when they feuded over furniture. Getting into the occasional argument with your significant other is simply a part of marriage. Even when Dax and Kristen fight, though, they're nothing short of precious. Visiting the Ellen DeGeneres show, Dax opened up about his recent spat with the missus. Their feud stemmed from a lazy boy that Kristen got Dax. When the recliner didn't fit in his office, Dax plopped it right in the middle of the family room, much to his wife's dismay.
And I parked it in the middle of the screen where a lazy boy should be.
But
Guys, have you ever seen a happier person?
Kristen subsequently appeared on Ellen to playfully express her frustration.
Just get him to turn it.
Or yes, it should be angled towards, like, to be a conversation area.
While the couple can't agree on the chair's location, they both acknowledge that Ellen's partially to blame. Why? Because her house is so darn elegant, thus raising Kristen's standards.
I can't come to your house anymore. That's the point. I
Oh.
wanted to tell you.
Well,
I can't come over anymore. It's bad for my marriage.
Number 8, when they shared birthing stories.
It's like, it's a girl, there's your liver's out, I think, and then those are definitely intestines, and she has your eyes.
Since they've welcomed 2 daughters into the world, Dax and Kristen naturally have plenty of fun labor stories to tell. In another appearance on Ellen, Dax dropped by shortly after the birth of his second-born Delta.
After seeing this autopsy, I would rather see a school bus drive out of her vagina.
The proud papa gave a hilarious description of his wife's C-section and also revealed the origin of his new daughter's name.
So a friend of mine teasingly texted me, "Oh great, what's this one gonna be? Navy SEAL? Delta Force? Green Beret?"
A month later, Kristen got out of the house so she could also share the experience with Ellen. Although the birth was traumatic for Dax, Kristen found the ordeal surprisingly relaxing thanks to the epidural. A dose of Benadryl proved especially intoxicating, almost prompting an excessive online shopping spree. Good thing Kristen couldn't remember her credit card number.
Honestly, a picture of a throw pillow was as mind-blowing as, like, seeing The Matrix for the first time.
Number 7, when Dax supported Kristen's cause. Over the years, Kristen has backed numerous noble causes, like the Alliance of Moms, a group dedicated to breaking the intergenerational cycle of babies born to teens in foster care. To help support this organization, various stars posted videos on social media with hashtags such as Like a Mother and Mother Lover. No relation to the Lonely Island single. Belle was one of the first celebs to climb aboard the mothership. And she wasn't alone. On Instagram, Kristen posted this photo of her hubby, who sported a Like a Mother t-shirt and what we can only assume is one of his wife's hats. As Kristen put it, this image defines what it means to be a supportive husband. Number 6, when they dressed up for Game of Thrones. Conquest for the Iron Throne divided House Lannister, but it's only brought House Bell Shepard closer together. At the Game of Thrones Season 6 premiere event, most guests wore suits and dresses. These two, on the other hand, donned tank tops that read "Stark in the streets, wildling in the sheets," and temporary tattoos that said "Ours is the fury and winter is coming."
Now, this is a formal event. Everyone there is in black tie, except for us 2 hillbillies in our tank tops and tons of tattoos.
As if that weren't enough to solidify their superfan status, Kristen also ran out of the fire exit with a cantaloupe, which she referred to as a dragon egg. Speaking of Khaleesi, Kristen dressed as the mother of dragons on a separate occasion, while Dax played her son in stars. Number 5, when they did those Samsung commercials.
How do you even hold things with these little guys?
Whenever we see celebrities in commercials, the word sellout usually comes to mind. When Kristen and Dax appeared in a Samsung ad though, the only word that popped into our heads was adorable. With their Samsung Galaxy Tab S never out of reach, it's a casual day for Dax and a pregnant Kristen.
Woo! Yes!
Did you just deliver?
Their cute banter and irresistible chemistry helped make this 2014 commercial a viral hit, gaining over 20 million views on YouTube. It's no surprise that Samsung released a follow-up ad that holiday season, once again following Dax and a very pregnant Kristen.
What is that?
It's mistletoe. Deal with it.
It's cheating.
Yeah, right.
Their family has significantly grown since then, but Samsung fortunately has plenty of devices to help out with birthday parties.
We're getting low on squeezy yogurts out there.
Can you hold them off for a bit?
I will do my best.
Okay. Reinforcements coming in.
Number 4, when they got hitched. These two Michigan natives started dating in 2007 and announced their engagement in January 2010. However, they wouldn't officially tie the knot for another 3 years. The couple put their nuptials on hold to help support the legalization of same-sex marriage.
Well, we wouldn't want to invite all of our friends who don't have that right to celebrate us who have that right. So we just don't feel right about that.
When the Supreme Court declared Section 3 of the Defense of Marriage Act unconstitutional in 2013, Kristen asked Dax for his hand in marriage via Twitter. It shouldn't come as a surprise that he said yes. The two became husband and wife on October 17th that same year, not only celebrating their own love, but also this victory for all of their friends in the gay community.
I don't believe in standing in the way of love, and I want to stand up for that right, and that's what it is.
Number 3, when Kristen got choked up. It isn't at all uncommon for celebrity couples to put on a show for the cameras. When Kristen and Dax talk about their relationship, however, you can tell their words are 100% sincere. Case in point, this touching interview. Speaking with CBS Sunday Morning, Kristen talked about her childhood, her rise to fame, and her family. But she couldn't help but get tears in her eyes once Dax came up in conversation, describing him as a wonderful father who knows the value of things. She went on to discuss Dax's substance abuse problem and road to sobriety, which helped him to see what's most important in life. Number 2, when they did Africa.
Hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies.
After their daughters were born, Kristen and Dax shared a blast from their past on YouTube. The video depicted their vacation to Africa, which marked their last trip before becoming parents.
Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
While visiting the continent, the couple paid tribute to the 1982 Toto song Africa by making a music video. Lip-syncing, air drumming, and air pan-fluting to the soft rock single, their loving tribute featured just the right balance of self-aware humor and 80s nostalgia. The best bits included them singing In the Rains Down in Africa and Dax taking a bath. All the animals in the background only added to the effect, helping their video become a viral sensation. Now everybody sing.
I guess the rain's down in Africa.
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Are you kidding? You want me to actually say my name? You wrote the role for me, honey. I'm your wife.
Just slate your name to this camera, please.
And you're serious.
ma'am.
Okay.
Number 1, when Dax got Kristen a birthday sloth.
He said, I'm gonna get you a present that no one else will ever get in their lifetime.
If you haven't already noticed, Ellen DeGeneres is kind of like Dax and Kristen's marriage counselor. Whenever one of them has something to share, Ellen always seems to be available to listen. And let us tell you, Kristen had a lot to get off her chest after Dax brought by a sloth on her birthday.
And I immediately was overcome and I thought, there's a sloth near. There's a sloth here, it's close, it's gonna happen.
That's not to say Kristen didn't enjoy the surprise. As a matter of fact, she'd been waiting her entire life to interact with a sloth.
Because my entire life had been waiting for this moment where I would get to interact, I'm serious, with the sloth.
Kristen was so overwhelmed with excitement, though, that she had a panic attack and broke down in tears. Her meltdown video proves two things. Emotions are complicated, and these two have made each other the happiest couple in Hollywood.
He's coming for the party.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.